Personal reading code, Pegasus01. All right, Spirit. And this person may fumble a lot of things. They may be a little bit clumsy sometimes. Spirit, help me channel the energy of Pegasus01. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, we have the Six of Cups. I'm going to pull a few more first. So you had a friendship. Ooh. May have rocked the community a little bit. They may not have been completely excited about this friendship. May have been a little bit of a crush here. Yeah, lost some support here. Totally spilled some cups with this relationship. This is past. May have had some battles over this. Seven of Wands reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. You spilled some cups in the process. Unrequited love, perhaps? Yeah, Judgment reversed. Death reversed. Transformation. Yeah, so this rocked the foundation of your environment. This situation, this interest that you had. Someone caught your eye. Through your community, your family, your friends, upside down. You lost a lot of support in the process. The Queen of Swords may have got a lot of flack, a lot of hell about this too. Spilled a lot of cups. People were not happy about it, called judgment, and they were pissed. Big transformation, but not in the positive way at first. Oh yeah, Emperor fell on the floor. Yeah. Man, you got racked a little bit during this time frame. It's like you hit your head over there, fell on the floor, fell under the table, boom, you're back. Whew. That was scary. Made some decisions back in the day. It's all right, it happens. Whew. Almost didn't start that journey though. Man, something almost prevented you, but you said, no, I'm jumping off that cliff, I'm going. I'm going. Though there were still a lot of truths that needed to be revealed, a lot of clarity and balance that had to happen, because this was a crazy situation. 225 on the timer. However, you transmuted this whole situation. You actually worked through it after this entire array of dysfunction, because you know you were following your heart, wanted to give flowers to a special person. Transmuted it, worked through it, healed from it, and guess what? You were back at delivering a beautiful cup of emotional support, beautiful love to a queen, probably. Who is it? Ah, started building a future. Seven of Pentacles. Started building a future with this person. Looking at all the good seeds you guys had planted together instead of the bad ones. Because you had to get through those trials and tribulations of the decision at the gate of this love interest. People thought it was impulsive. Anyways, you closed the chapter on all the old. Because, to be honest, you didn't really care about their opinions after you made the leap. Because though you got through the hard time here, and you've got a large card deck here. Though you got through the hard time, it was totally worth it in the end. No, not yet. Hold on. Justice was reversed here. Why is that? No. Okay. You started building yourself. So at the beginning of the relationship, after you guys got through all that hell, Justice was reversed because spiritually, and that kind of like Father, Mother, Holy Spirit thing, that three of Wands, that the most stable foundation you can have, and even in building and architecture, they'll tell you anything that's in the shape of a triangle, a pyramid, is the best foundation you can build upon. You were completely imbalanced, and you had a High Priestess here that was completely imbalanced over it. So again, something kept racking this foundation even after you guys were like moving towards something beautiful. You have the Knight of Pentacles that comes up, so it was a very slow-moving emotional connection after this because you guys had to fight a lot of things that were chaining you to the past. This devil energy. Could have been lust, could have been addictions, gambling, people from past parties, situations that were binding you, the feeling of ego, guilt. Could have been a lot of things, but it was right on top of Judgment and the Death reverse card. A lot of it could have been guilt and remorse for how things were handled. and you had to battle those things, but also it was other people's opinions getting in the way of this whole situation, because you guys were like battling external factors at the beginning of your situation here. You and this High Priestess reversed. You guys both, I mean, you had to go through a lot just to have this, and then after you had it, you still had to deal with the external, and those people were tying you. Their opinions were tying you to this mindset of, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. So it was slow moving at first. Again, because all the trials and tribulations. You probably wondered at some point, is it going to work? But over time, people grew fond of the situation. You developed a new support system in your community, and maybe even those past people finally kind of came around to this love. Yeah. I think they realized that even though there was a lot of illusions painted and a lot of clarity some people think that they needed to receive, and questions they thought that they needed answered and should have had answered, there was a lot of opportunity here for growth, for love. It was something special. It wasn't just something, you know, short term. This was long term. So we got a Queen of Wands. A beautiful sunflower. Yeah. And the illumination here of a long-term commitment. Again, this wasn't something short-term. This was something forever. Something you wanted. And people started seeing this. Like, yeah, all right. It took it from being an indecisive thing where people weren't sure about the situation to, okay, this is confirmation. This is love. This is real. And it really puts you at a good... I don't know why the camera's blurry. I do apologize. I have no idea. It took you into a Page of Cups situation, right? So you weren't starting from scratch. You weren't starting from something that wasn't beautiful and long-lasting. This was something that could now work. You originally, yes, started out as 6 of Cups, and you moved up to a Page of Cups, which is phenomenal. It's like, this is the only fish in the sea I see, and I want to see this one. I'm about to sneeze again. Big old cup of love. Working with good things now. However, your Queen of Cups was reversed here. Why is that? Tell me, Spirit, why is this Queen of Cups reversed? Still worried about the action taken, worried if they should have went back and forth about the situation, wondering if this was the right move, the right road, because your Queen of Cups may have emotionally still been dealing with a lot of issues because of the past. Yeah. Always wondering at that point. I'm about to sneeze again. Sorry, viewers. I'm not going to edit this out because it's too much work, but people sneeze. Anywho. Someone may be suffering from a cold here because I wasn't sneezing for the last hour, and now I'm sneezing again. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You also may have had to start... Man, your finances may have taken a hit with this situation. You may have, your stability, your home situation may have kind of been racked. Could have been a divorce, separation, or something that definitely messed up your finances. It put you in this distorted King of Swords energy. You may have been defensive or embarrassed about the financial situation because you did lose some things here. You may have even considered taking new roles, new jobs, just to get by, or to like supplement what you had lost. Made you just not feel as adequate at the time as you once were. And you also may have felt like you kind of broke the heart of this Queen of Wands by putting them in this situation. But you love them dearly. You see them as the light. It has like a Nine of Pentacles is a very stable, grounded, beautiful foundation and way to start a life off with. Someone you can absolutely have a beautiful life with. Very balanced. This person balanced you emotionally. Still probably does. Yeah, you became a King of Pentacles, so you got back on your feet. You fixed those finances. This person helped you completely. This Nine of Pentacles energy helped you balance out everything, and you eventually achieve a Ten of Cups situation, which is beautiful. Got 2 dogs in the picture. Could be relevant, maybe not. Maybe you like animals. Yeah, so you started doing more things again. Stopped resting and started getting out there more, enjoying life. Sitting in a Ten of Cups energy, very emotionally fulfilled. dancing, having a good time, celebrations, the good life, right? The good life. Not always. You still have your ups and downs, your trials, your tribulations. Not everything goes to perfection, but... And 3s may be significant for you here. But yeah, good life. Something to celebrate. Now, the past may still make you weak sometimes when you think about it. It makes you want to cry sometimes. You've got the Lovers reversed. Why is that, Spirit? Why is the Lovers reversed? What happened here? Ah! This person may have thought about leaving or almost left you at one point. This may have shocked you. You didn't know anything about it. It was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out for a bit. You may have had some troubles come up at some point during the relationship. Yeah, this person may have felt emotionally like you weren't carrying all the weight, like you weren't open enough at some point. And you fixed that real shit. Real shit talk. You fixed it pretty quick, though. You came in with the Knight of Swords. Like, no. Not losing this one. This one's the peanut butter to my jelly. You also started listening to your intuition, spirit guides, listening to your higher self, your more mature self. You became more generous with your time, your energy, your love. Maybe even became more compassionate. Definitely with your loving energy. May have been more emotionally there. Yeah. Set in this King of Wands energy, more carrying the emotional weight than you had ever done before. For your own, even financial here. You may have started spending more money instead of being, like, stingy with it. Not that you were frivolous, but you may have also thought of finances a little bit different as well. This helped mend the heart. You may have been really stingy about finances and not wanting to go do fun things or spend the finances you had on balancing out work and life and play and, you know, that sort of thing. And this really helped. This really helped the relationship. Started off on a whole new footing. You guys started taking action towards fun stuff. Made your lover stop overthinking. Made them not think about leaving. Fixed it, actually. Helped a lot. Yeah, it was your wheel of fortune. It turned the wheel in your favor for the whole relationship. Maybe sitting closer to Hierophant energy now because of this relationship. Key to your heart sort of thing. Balanced, yin and yang. Leadership mentality. You grew emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. This was evolution for you in this relationship. Beautiful. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Very emotionally fulfilled. Love it. All right, Pegasus. That's beautiful.